Okay, let's see if I can get the look of the befores. I got to get the angle. Okay, it'll focus. Got quite a bit of carbon on that. Let's move over to the next one. This is the other part of 1. There's 2. Three is currently open and looking like crud. See, it's open and pretty cruddy. 3 is exceptionally bad. And 4, let's see if we can get a better angle on that. Real bad in that one too. I think 1, 2, and 4 are closed and ready for blasting. On your mark. Okay. Now, I'm just going to kind of wipe off the sludge and excess gunk around that. Make sure you don't get any fibers or junk inside them holes. I'm just kind of like wiping off the crusties around the edge so it doesn't fall in. Not that it matters because I'm about to suck them all out. Okay. Now, pause. Now, I believe we said number 3 was the one that's hanging wide open. And it is, so we want to make sure we close that up. We don't want anything falling in. Close that up. Now, when we blast the walnuts down in there, nothing will get into that extra hole. All right. Pause. All right, now all we have to do is take this air hose and hook it up to the machine. We've got it plugged in. The vacuum will suck out whatever media that I'm putting in there. Opted not to use any adapters because the small opening will get, let me get out of your way here. Come on up close. Don't step on the hose. I know it's kind of a tight spot. And I'm gonna put it right up to cover the hole. All right. So that's gonna be sucking. All right. But while that's in there, this wand is gonna be shooting out. It's attached to the air pressure. Squeeze the trigger. And that'll be shooting out walnuts in there. So I'll be going around in a circle, blasting all the carbon out of there while this vacuum is sucking the stuff out and cleaning it. Okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Let's give it a shot. Make sure I got it sealed up. Okay, see, looks much better in there now. And this is the next one. messed up before. Oops. Lost my light. There you go. And let's see what the after does. Okay. That light on there again. That's after about 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds. Much better. Again, in comparison to the gunk all over the top and the shaft of it. I don't know if the camera's picking up how shiny and smooth that is, except for a few little bits up on the shaft I gotta get. All right, it's gonna be a little loud here. I'm gonna show you the full how long it actually takes, because I'm not really sure. I just guesstimated 10 seconds, 10, 15. Take a look-see at it. Don't know how long that was. My flashlight. See if we can come around here. Can you see inside that hole? Down closer on the All right, enough of that noise. I'm probably about 90% on that. There's a little glom on the top of that shaft, but everything else looks good. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit more off the top of that shaft, and then move on. Once again, this is going to be the fun one here. The one that's really going to need. It's number 4. Number 3 looks pretty bad too, but it's down right now. The valves are open. All right, so now I'm going to blast it another, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds, and then I'll use an air hose and blow it out, and move on to the next one. All right, there's a little bit of stubborn goo on the shaft. I'm just going to take a little pick and kind of scrape it off. You probably won't be able to see in there what I'm doing. Just kind of work some of that goo off. Kind of knock it loose. Careful not to scratch anything, just kind of like. All right. So I'm going to give it another few seconds. Blow it out and move on to the next one. Okay, pause. All right, so I just attached my air to the blower. I'm going to turn on the vacuum here. Go ahead. Okay, so that's the final on that cylinder number 2. And you can see there's a little bit of gunk at the bottom of the shaft, but I'm not going to worry about that. We're good on the first couple here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and do cylinder 4 off camera, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to close off cylinder 3's valves, so you can watch that process and be done with it. All right, now we're going to try to close that valve. Try to get it a little bit lower so you're showing. There we go. Let's see what we can get. Turning the crank clockwise only. See how it's opening up more. There we go. See it just move up. Now it's coming up to close. All right, now let me see the other hole. Let's see if the other one's just as well seated, because that almost looks seated there to me. Look at that nasty booger there. That looks like it might be seated. Yeah, we're going to say that's seated. Looking at the other one. Yeah. There's a little something on it. So I want to make sure there's not open at all. All right, we'll go ahead and pause that. You can see that's number 4 open, so that's what it looks like when it's open. You got that shadow line behind it. All right, go ahead and pause again.